Cleaning the dining area. Remember that we identified 5 steps in setting up the dining room. Getting the guest information, which was covered in the previous lesson. Cleaning the dining area. Setting up the tables and chairs. Gathering your equipment. And setting the tables. We're now going to look at the second point, cleaning the dining area. If you just played a game of football, you wouldn't just change into clean clothes. You'll be dirty and sweaty, making your clean clothes dirty and smelly too. Rather, you'd have a shower and dry off first, then get dressed. The same happens in the dining room. You can't put the beautiful, clean linen, crockery, and cutlery onto dirty tables in a room with dirty floors, walls, and windows. This means that your dining area will need to be cleaned immaculately before each and every service. If this is done as a team, it can be done quickly and easily. There are 7 steps. Step 1. Dust hard to reach areas. Step 2. Sweep the dining area. Step 3. Mop the floor. Step 4. Clean the windows, mirrors, walls, and shiny surfaces. Step 5. Check the light switches, fans, and air conditioners. Step 6. Check the toilets and other guest areas. And finally, Step 7. Scan the dining area. Step 1. Dust hard to reach areas. Dust high and hard to reach surfaces with a duster. Focus on the spaces where dust often settles, such as the tops of shelves and the tops of paintings and frames. Step 2. Sweep the dining area. By sweeping the floor, you ensure that all of the dust and big pieces of dirt are removed. Make sure that even the smallest corners and hidden spaces are swept, to ensure that the entire dining area is clean and free from dust and dirt. The dirt can then be collected with a dustpan. Remember that there is no use in mopping a floor that hasn't been swept. You will only end up shifting the dirt around the floor, creating a muddy mess. Step 3. Mop the floor using a multi-purpose cleaning agent. Mopping the floor with an all-purpose cleaner ensures that all of the fine dust and smaller pieces of dirt are picked up by the mop. It also leaves a pleasant, clean smell. The mop that you use front of house should be in a good condition and mustn't be the same mop that is used back of house. This means you will need at least 2 mops for your establishment, one for front of house and the other for back of house. Remember that at any moment guests can walk into your establishment. If they see you using a dirty, old, smelly mop to clean the dining area, they will get a bad impression of the kitchen, the establishment, and your service. Make sure that your mop is clean. If you use a dirty mop, it will mark the skirting boards lining the floor when you are trying to reach the corners. When you mop, remember to wring the mop head out so that you don't leave the floor completely wet. Rather, the mop should only be damp enough to pick up dirt and lift any marks. If the mop is very wet, the floor will take too long to dry and could still be wet or slippery when the guest arrives, causing them to slip and fall. When the water gets dirty, remember to change it for fresh, clean water. If your dining area is carpeted, there is of course no need to mop, although you will need to use a vacuum cleaner to pick up any dirt or dust. Step 4. Clean the windows, mirrors, walls, and shiny surfaces. Now that the floor is clean, move on to the walls, mirrors, windows, and any other shiny surfaces. These are main features of the dining area, and they are often the first thing that guests will notice when they walk in. Remember the 5 senses. That's why you need to make sure that these surfaces are clean, spotless, and free from any grease marks or fingerprints. Walls get fingerprints and scuff marks very easily, so look out for these and have them cleaned. Step 5. Clean the light switches, fans, and air conditioners. check that the light switches, fans, and air conditioning are clean. Also check the light switches, fans, and air conditioners are working. This is done while setting up the dining room so that if there is anything out of order, you can report it immediately to maintenance and it can be fixed as soon as possible. Thinking ahead in this way shows excellent service. It shows that you are being proactive. Step 6. Check the restrooms and other guest areas. Even if it's not your responsibility to clean the restrooms, it is very important to double check them before service. You never know when a guest might have used the restroom or how they have left it. To ensure that everything is perfect for the guest, also check that there are enough towels, soap, and hand cream, and that everything is in its place. Lastly, step 7. Scan the dining area. Once the dining room is clean, walk through and scan the area, ensuring that everything is perfect and in place. So the main points to remember when cleaning the dining area are dust hard to reach places, sweep the dining area, mop the floor, clean the windows, mirrors, walls and shiny surfaces, check the light switches, fans and air conditioners, check the toilets and other guest areas, and scan the dining area. Well done.